The awareness towards the food that we choose to eat, the factors affecting health and the planet, and malnutrition are much debated topics in public opinion. The health of the planet is as important as human health. Solutions proposed to protect the environment need to be implemented quickly. The planet has undergone and continues to undergo noteworthy upheavals, and humanity does not realize it is both the cause and the object of those upheavals. For decades, experts have been trying to draw every individual's attention to climate change. The causes of climate change are attributed only to fossil fuels, automobiles and transportation, and energy production. However, another factor that has a strong impact on the health of the planet is food choice. At the same time, rising temperatures have serious consequences on numerous aspects, one of which is agriculture. Crop cycles have been disrupted, biodiversity is disappearing, weather waves severely damage crops. In the first chapter, I focused on sustainable agriculture and industrial livestock farming, particularly intensive livestock farming. The effect of industrial livestock farming on the planet is mitigated by properly managed pastures that are as environmentally and animal health conscious as possible. In some farms, the technique of organic and regenerative agriculture is used, and to let the animals graze freely and help the soil regenerate, they use the rational grazing method, which consists of grouping animals in a circumscribed part of land and then moving them into another land nearby. I then analyzed the European Green Deal, a package of initiatives which aims to achieve climate neutrality by 2050, and the Farm to Fork strategy that proposes to put into force legally binding objectives to reduce food waste across the European Union by 2023. Just as it is important to protect agriculture, it is good that the food that is produced is consumed and not wasted. I carried out a study on food waste and the problems resulting from it through a questionnaire prepared by me, to which 100 people responded. The responses from this survey suggest that more information needs to be provided on the topic, although many people have changed their attitudes toward food waste over time. The fight against food waste should be considered a priority. In Italy, the Gatta law, which proposes the reduction of food waste at all stages of the supply chain, such as production, processing, distribution, and serving, by encouraging the recovery and donation of surplus food, has come into effect. Finally, a relevant issue is malnutrition. Why is world hunger still widely prevalent, despite the fact that enough food is produced to feed every individual? And what drives the belief that obesity is a lifestyle choice? The third chapter discusses two issues that seem distant on the surface but are actually connected more than we think. Hunger and obesity are two opposites that have much in common: excesses, poor health, chronic disease, and social inclusion. In recent years, with the COVID-19 pandemic, continuing wars and climate change, the situation has not improved. In fact, hunger affects nearly 10% of people globally. Hunger is strongly connected with poverty. In fact, people living in poverty suffer often from food insecurity. Severe food insecurity can cause physical and cognitive impairment in children and undermines a person's healthy growth and development. About 1 billion people in the world suffer from hunger, and although food production can, in general, feed all the people on Earth, the problem of hunger remains. The extreme condition of hunger is contrasted with the excess of obesity, a disease that in turn causes other chronic and degenerative diseases. It increases the likelihood of developing diseases such as diabetes, heart disease, stroke, high blood pressure, and some types of cancer. In addition to high-calorie food intake and low physical activity, there are other factors that cause obesity: genetics, hormones, drug treatments, related diseases, and sleep. Obesity is a complex disease, not a lifestyle choice. choosing the food one ingests, caring for the soil and animals that provide vital elements for humankind, caring for disadvantaged communities affected by severe food insecurity, and apprehension about individuals who are overweight or obese are details that should not be underestimated. Understanding these phenomena and conditions is the first step toward improving each individual. Change must take place. Everyone can be a part of it, and everyone's contribution is indispensable for the planet, for humanity.